This is Jan Cosgrove once again on Newsview, this time out and about, specifically on the Place St Maur in Bognor Regis on the seafront, next to the Regis Centre. Now, let's have a look round here, shall we? Here we are, the Regis Centre, you can see over here. Now, would you believe that this has been upgraded by Herald District Council? There's the paved area here and indeed the planting up there. This is using government money. Just tell me, anyone, how much does this cost? No, some of you know, yes? Well, I'll tell you. £1.2 million of government money. That is our money. Now, if you're going to improve the Place St Maur, is this what you would have done? Now, granted, there are, I think, and I think there's evidence of them here, this is where there will be fountains. They will piddle appropriately at appropriate times, and apparently Aaron says we can all come and get refreshed here in the hot weather. Because this has been paid for by Herald District Council. So, is this all that's going to happen? Well, as far as this 1.2 million is concerned, yes, that's it. 1.2 million on this. Now, there is still, well, it's new, but there is some of the tarmac as well as the pavement. What does this do for tourism in Bognor? Does it help local people? Indeed, if you had £1.2 million to spend on Bognor Regis, is this what you would have asked for? It's a lot of money. I was inclined to say you could have waited for some guys who had some leftover sort of tar and to come and, you know, just put it down here. They probably cost you about £100 to do it. So that's what we're getting at the moment. But is there to be more? Well, not for 1.2 million, no. That's it for 1.2 million pounds. So, if we look back at the Regis Centre here, this is the next phase. And if we just move, so we can move back a bit, please. Yep, that's it. If we look at the Regis Centre, as it is now, it is a bit of an eyesore. It has been for years, more or less since it was built. And it hasn't got any prettier. And in fact, this makeover has probably made it worse, look worse. However, they are going to put some money towards improving this. Again, government money. £12 million. What we will get for it? Well, this will have a new face to it. Yes? Inside, there'll be perhaps 100 more seats on top of the 360 odd seats they've got there now. But let's walk down here and see other parts. Will they be improved or not? Let's do a walk round. So we're coming up to Brewers Fair. Now the whole site is under lease, and the theatre charity has a sublease, an underlease. But let's have a look. What are we going to get? Will this part, the Whitbread part, be redone? New face for the 12 million? No. The answer is no, it won't be done. This 12 million does not cover this side of the building. There will be a new roof, which is just as well because ever since it was actually built, the roof has been slipping off. Slight design fault. So, if we walk along the prom with an independent air, so, as I say, Brewers Fair is not in this phase. In other words, it's not being paid for. Whitbread will have to find their own way on this one. So that side is not to be changed. Now Whitbread, we do want to put a hotel down here somewhere, but they ain't going to get it here. So let's walk through here. via the car park. This is the main side of the building, the biggest side. Over there, the town. But here, the car park. And voila, this side, the whole of this side, will not be clad with new building. No, it'll remain as it is. So that's not the 12 million. Oh, but I will remind you, the roof will get done. They'll have a new roof. Get the idea? Now inside there will be, as I say, more seats and some more facilities. But the question is, £12 million? 12 million? And is this what Bognor needs for regeneration? A reclad Regis Centre? Look, this may bring a few more people into the theatre, although I'm not convinced that the theatre is ever that full as to require even the extra 100 seats most of the time. So, what do we get out of it? Will there be new shops? No. Will there be new visitor attractions? Well, the piddling fountains of the Place St Maur, maybe. But let's get to the final side, the fourth side of the building. Now this will be reclad. This is the part that will, along with the other side, adjacent to it, will get some extra cladding to make it look prettier. But I have to ask, will this bring us more tourists? Well, I can't see people coming to Bognor to do this wonderful building. Is they're going to make it a wonderful reclad building. There's another fact here also. This theatre will have to close for 18 months. That's a long time. There may well be problems of them finding storage, and then of course how do they keep going in any shape, way or form. Remember, they've had a long lockdown, COVID, and they had government money for that. But will they get money out of Herald District Council concerning this shutdown to compensate for what they're going to lose in terms of sort of funding from their ticket sales and so forth? What will 100 volunteers and the number of staff they employ do? This is a serious question. I've been trying to get some answers, but of course with our wonderful council, even freedom of information doesn't get you very far. This is the main cultural attraction of the town, or it should be. Now when you think that there has been an offer of £90 million of regeneration money from private sources, a good deal of which would be spent here, creating a new building and a better theatre inside, and a boardwalk of shops, and a new hotel for Whitbread, and Aaron has turned that down. Councillors don't want it. Well, councillors need their bumps felt, not even to consider it, not even to discuss it with the people concerned. What of all the ideas that people like me and others put forward for regeneration? We were asked to. Aaron has more or less said, forget it. We made a decision that we would talk to you, but now we're not going to. We've made a decision that we will see what to do with your ideas, but you can all pee off. That's effectively what Aaron the district has said, including to the guys with £90 million. Who said, by the way, that they could well walk away. Well, one's hardly surprised if and when they do. So this is what we get. Let's go back and survey the vast expanses of the Place St Maur. 12 million for this, 1.2 million for that. This is what I started with, the Place St Maur upgraded piddling fountains not yet working, although you can come down when they are and refresh yourself. So, are we being taken for a ride? Have we been mugged off? My cameraman's nodding very, very, yes, he's nodding, he's saying we've been mugged off. And we're going to be, we're going to be mugged off even more, I suspect. So, that's it, that's News View this week. I hope that you will come down and make your own minds up, and also let Arran District Council know what you think, either by writing to their Chief Executive or by going to your councillor. That's all for now. Bye.